It's been quite a long time since I've uploaded a video. 2 months to be exact. Yeah, I should really upload more often. So here we are with another video, and today I will be escaping a prison I found on Canadian's database. The links to the website and also Canadian's channel are in the description. So let's get started. I loaded in the world, and the first thing I did was check the ceiling because it had this weird formation, and I actually still don't get it why it is like this, but it doesn't seem to have any row. So after I was done with the ceiling, I went over and checked the right part of the prison, or well, the room I was in, and there was nothing behind the bedrock. But on the left part, there was a barrel, and I could actually get it if I jumped, and there was a boat inside. I used the boat to get in, and I checked the rest of the room to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. And would you guess it, I found a piece of string. Then I broke the barrel to get another block because everything is useful in prisons, and I got out of this room. Some trouble there because I didn't know if I could make it, because I have soft locked myself like this before, well, where I placed the boat but I couldn't get in. And then I decided, what if I don't go in this other part and I actually try to glitch through the ceiling? Now, that actually does work, but I did it wrong, and I ended up soft locking myself. And after spending a bit of time there and logging off and on again, I decided it would be best to just go back and act like this never happened. I ended up getting the boat and going in the intended way. So I saw on the right side that there was a hole there. I started breaking the blue ice instantly, but then I checked the hole and there were barriers on the top, which means that I couldn't get out if I even had anything. But then I went in F5 and I saw there was a boat there. Now I didn't know if there were barriers separating the boat from the top of the room that has barriers. So I just went to the place with the blue ice and I got a carpet and nothing else. And I'm not sure why I had that. So I decided to get out the other room with the boat. Now this could be the intended use of the carpet, but I'm not sure. So I broke the boat, and to get it I used the carpet so that I could get some extra height, but the problem is I can't get that carpet. But it's fine, I used the boat to get in the other room. And then I checked the rest of the place to make sure that everything there was barriers and I wasn't missing anything. Then I had this idea of glitching through the ceiling again, and I realized there are no barriers separating me from that boat, so I clicked it and went in the boat. Now I could go in there, I tried picking up the boat but it didn't work, but I ended up using the boat to get in the room since I couldn't do anything else. There were barriers all over this. So I ended up using the boat to get in the other room. Again, here I'm jumping because I'm scared of soft locking myself. I've done this a lot of times and I'm not proud of it. So I check the room, it is pretty big. I actually end up finding nothing except this hole on the top. So I had nothing. I decided to go back to the hole and look with F5 if there was anything, and there was actually a hopper. So I clicked the hopper and there was an oak plank inside. I decided, well, I could use the oak plank to get out of this room with the boat. But actually, you don't technically need the boat. You see, just a few weeks ago, there was this bug discovered called ghost jumping, and it basically lets you jump on a block without actually placing it. The way you do it is you right click, you place a block at the same time you put it in your offhand, and you can jump on it while not really placing it. Now, this means that you can climb 3 block tall spaces and with just 1 block. So I could technically have done that with only the oak plank, but this is very hard on single player and it's much easier on multiplayer. That's why I joined a server for this demonstration. Now, back to the prison, it seemed like I actually escaped. There was nothing separating me from that sign that said you are out, so I guess I escaped. Either way, I was curious to learn what that redstone was all about, and I'm still not sure why you would need it. I don't know what the intended way was. Maybe you would need the copper for something else. But apparently, if you put something in that hopper there, a boat dispenses, and I guess you're not supposed to get the boat from the previous room. Here, check if I had the weather changer mod from Lunar on, because the sky turned gray and I thought it was thunderstorming. And when I tried to get out, I actually ended up failing. But thankfully I had this second boat. Pretty sure this wasn't the entire way of using the second boat, but it said you're out, so I guess I won? I wasn't sure, but this is the prison, and the links, as I said in the intro, will be in the description below. You can go check it out if you want. That's it. Here is the prison builder, and have a nice one. I'll see you another time.